Welcome to another edition of Gamereactor Live. Today we are going to play Lego The Hobbit, and well, it's TT Games again, and they are bringing, I think, quite a lot of new stuff to the table.
Yeah.
And of course we're going to play this. First Nick, I think, will play a bit of single player, and then I'll join for some co-op, because co-op is quite a big part of this game.
Yeah.
So hit it.
Yeah, we're starting up now. Actually, just cut straight to results. They always have these fun intros. I think that's pretty fun. And you can't hear me. I am not muted. Can you hear me now?
No. I can hear you. I love you. But yeah, it's the newest game, and it covers, as far as I understand, the first two movies, and then they haven't really announced any plans for how they're going to, you know, work on the next game, or if it's going to be DLC or a separate game or anything like that. But here you are, Lego The Hobbit.
I'm being quiet now until he fixes the sound.
Well, I've spoken a bit with the developers behind the game, and of course I got some info on what they are especially proud of, and some of the changes to the game mechanics. What they've added is a lot more focus on co-op. So this time you've got like different options. If you want to play together with a friend, you can sort of build human ladders, solve puzzles together, you can wield huge weapons together, you can do tag team moves whenever you're fighting enemies. So I think they've improved on a well-known formula.
Basically, as you can see, like, of course the main part of the game is the same, but they're changing a lot of small stuff that if you like Lego and want something new, it's there. So here you can see it's the first thing. They made these stones that you can, with a question mark, that you can hit, and then it explains you what you're supposed to do. So you can. This is the usual thing that you have in Lego games where you can change characters. But here, if you change to this guy, he has a different weapon, and you can hit these and move. So there's like these tiny gameplay parts that mixes up the gameplay. Do we have sound on the?
Am I back again? Can you hear me? Can you hear my lovely voice? No?
No sound. We'll fix it. But yeah, for people who are...
Just sit really close to Nick and talk like this.
Oh, that is why. This is all a big plan, isn't it?
It is.
But anyway, for people who don't know a lot about The Hobbit, this follows the films, as Lee was saying before, and not the book version. Of course, most of it will be the same. But this is the prologue in the film, where you see what happens to the dwarf kingdom. Back in the day, the dwarves were mighty, powerful masters of the world. They had this big mountain, fortress in the mountain, Erebor, and you'll see what happens in a little bit. Of course, most of you will probably know. There will be something with a dragon, but we're playing this prologue, which takes place many years before the main story, which we'll get to. And this is sort of the tutorial as well, where you get to learn about what Lee explained before about the sort of ladder thing where characters can jump on each other and that sort of thing. All right, let's see if I can remember what to do here. I think I need to destroy these. As the thing that is one of the things that is the same in this Lego game is that most of it is about, a big part of it is destroying bricks and then building them again to something else. And as you can see here, we have another thing you can hit, but I already know what we're supposed to do. Pick this up and throw it up here. And then it falls down. So one of the things that's big in Lego is taking these known franchises and then riffing on them and making some jokes. And I think they tend to do that really well. So here we found some food for the dwarves, and then they don't stop us moving past.
Its wealth lay in the earth, in precious gems hewn from rock, and in great seams of gold, running like rivers through stone.
We're about to get to the first loot part. Let's see here.
And in case anyone is wondering, we are playing the PlayStation 4 version.
I think the next gen versions should look pretty similar, but and that's another thing you can definitely tell it. This is not PS3, Xbox 360 anymore. It looks pretty good. All right, so this is the first area where we get to see the loot part. So we destroy these things, and you can see. I think here I pick up stuff. Let's see. All right, so in this area we need to pick up some items. We need to build something up here, and to do that we need to have things, and we need to find some stuff. And here, to start out, we pick up some wood, as you can see up in the left corner. So I'm gonna pick that up, and then we need to pick up different items to build something in a little bit. Can't do that. And I'm gonna try to, for most of this, probably run a little bit faster through it than I normally would, because I think the best way of playing a Lego game is be sure to get the 100% thing, true adventure, true Jedi, true superhero, whatever it's called in different franchises the first time. So get as many coins or Lego bricks as possible the first time through, so you have it opened up for. So you don't have to go through that when you do free play. But I'm not gonna worry about that now, probably. Because it probably is a little bit boring to look at me just destroy things. I'll do it a little bit here because I need the loot. Let's see here. So one of the things we need are these red ones. We can probably go over here and see what we actually need. Let's see, maybe it says here. But it's pretty cool they have made these little things with the question marks that show what you need to do. So it says here with the anvil, and we need to build. So we go up here and say we want to build, and it shows we need 4 diamonds, 5 of the emeralds, I guess, 4 different diamonds, 5 other diamonds, 5 gold, different stuff. So we need to pick that up.
I'm going to say something just to see if there's sound.
Yeah.
And there's sound! Hooray!
Okay, so there's sound. Then you don't need to say anything anymore.
Oh, god damn it.
All right, so we basically need 4 or 5 of each of the kinds of diamonds and golds and wood and all that stuff. So that's what we're going for now.
Solfin, are you totally stressed out, or can you do a close-up of some awesome stuff I made? I think since this is Lego, I can show off one of my creations.
Yeah, do that.
Because I'm such a Lego nerd.
Real Lego. Not
and that's, yeah. And this is actually, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. This is actually a town hall, and it has been destroyed after the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
And so all my guys are living on top of the roof here. Let's see. Where they're having cows and gathering stuff. Don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that's how much of a Lego nerd I am.
All right, I'm gonna try to let you keep an eye on the chat. There's too much going on. We're still playing the game. All right, let's see here.
I'll keep an eye on the chat.
Do you want the computer?
No, it's fine. I just disconnected this one to show the picture. So.
Okay, and here we made some gold. We should be covered with that.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single Lego game that's bad or terrible. Well,
No.
if you're talking about the ones made by TT Games, yes.
I think there's a big change. The early ones are not as polished as the new ones.
No, but still, I mean, Lego Star Wars is still considered a classic.
Yeah, but I think the second one, like the Clone Wars one, was for me where it really, got really good. I think the first Star Wars is still good, not as good, but there seemed to be like a change there where they really.
True.
The puzzles were more fun to do, and I felt before you sometimes got more stuck on stuff that because it was hard to understand. But it's true. It's probably like a progression that's been gradual. Now I pick all the stuff that we picked up, and
What I don't like though is all Lego's mobile division. It seems like they don't really, you know.
Okay, I haven't tried those.
All of the games kind of look like, you know, cheap flash ports, you know, and with really awful gameplay. But then again, you've got Harry Potter, you've got Batman from TT Games on iOS.
I want to show this where you
well.
need to, when you create on the anvil, you have to hit when it's in the middle. It's very forgiving.
So that's a dance game almost, you know, like
much.
Dance Revolution.
There's a similar thing later with picking like rocks out of the ground and like diamonds and stuff.
Skill of the dwarves
but yeah.
was unequal, fashioning objects of great beauty out of diamond, emerald, ruby, and sapphire.
Ever considered about recreating the Danish GR headquarters with the Lego? No. Unless, of course, we have an actual zombie apocalypse, then I might consider it, you know. I'll have time, and I'll be stuck in here, but then again, I need to get my Lego here.
Yeah, I will still have so many games that we need to play before that. Maybe that's what we need. I need a zombie apocalypse.
So you get time to play the games.
But I'm a little bit behind. I haven't finished the Marvel one, and I haven't finished Batman on console. I've finished the mobile one. Other than that, I'm trying to platinum every single Lego game.
I really like the Lego Marvel Superheroes on consoles. I think that's
very nice game.
Superb game. And especially on next gen, because then, I mean, it's so fluid.
Yeah, and there's things here where I'm assuming there's a million versions as usual, but we're playing the PS4 version. I haven't seen the PS3 version, but I'm sure that there are things here that look way better and more filled with life and stuff, which is nice.
I think the biggest difference I've noticed are stuff like shadows and again the frame rate is perfect here.
All right, so now we got a new guy. That's the usual Lego thing. We have to go find a flute, gave it to the guy, and now you unlock him, and he has a different, like a pickaxe sort of thing, which means
he has a different ability you can use.
Yeah, so he has a different tool, which means we can do these, and then you need to hit, and the better you hit, the faster you do it. And now I fucked up, and then you get less of the coins also for the level thing, like the currency. I'm gonna try to do better here. See, and then I got it in one.
Word on the Lego.
Yeah,
too.
sorry.
I mean,
that's gonna happen. Just imagine that I didn't.
Yeah.
But so if you hit it on the first one right in the middle, you get it on one and you get more money out of it. And if you don't, you get more chances, but in the end you'll get less out of it. So and you really need all the money to buy new characters and sort of thing in between levels. Or I really like doing that at least.
Are you aiming for trophies and stuff like platinums and stuff?
I'm gonna go for that in this, but I generally don't think about it when I play through it first. I just play through it, and then later on, because it's easy to replay the levels, you need to do that anyway, and there's no missable trophies usually. Most of the times when I play any game, I just check a site if there's any like glitched ones or something, and if there's not, then I just play the game first and then go for it later if I'm having fun and want to play it more. And this is so easy. It's really fun to go back to levels when you unlock the free play level. Then you can go into the level with characters that aren't meant to go in that level, really. Like you can, now we have the dwarves in this level, I could pick an elf in this level, and then you can access different areas and that sort of thing, which I think is really fun, and that's where you get the last trophies.
And that's where you get extra replayability.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly, which is awesome. I think that's really cool with Lego that there's a lot of replayability that way, and it's not just for trophies. I think even if you're not into that, it adds stuff that you play the level differently when you have different characters. I should have most of the stuff I need now. Let's see. Let's see here. Two of those.
How long is this game compared to the Lord of the Rings game?
I never actually platinumed that. I've played the story and I haven't finished this, but I in my experience, they tend to be a little bit the same. All right, this is one of the things you could talk about, actually.
First off, I don't know how long this game is either. I haven't reviewed the game because I simply didn't have the time this week. Those are the mini builds, and that's what TC Games are especially proud of, and what they introduced in, I think, the Lego movie, the game. Because, of course, the whole movie had the whole concept of constructing stuff, and they really liked this part, and they were actually especially proud of it because they had been building these things in real Lego blocks before doing them in game. So you can do that as well. If you actually complete these, you can sit down and make your own the Hobbit stuff, if you, of course, have all the bricks needed.
It's actually, this is one of the things that I don't really care for. Building Lego in real life, super awesome. This is super boring to me, but different strokes for different folks.
I'm not a huge fan of this either, but I do think it's. I like the fact that you can go and look at the models afterwards and decide if you want to build some of it. I think that's a bit fun.
And it's the same thing again. The better you're at picking the items when it builds, the more of the currency you get out of it. So there's something in it like that.
But speaking of real life Lego, that's basically why I like the Lego Movie video game so much. Simply because everything is made out of bricks.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no cheating. Like here, you've got that awesome hill or mountain or whatever it is, and it's. I mean, that's not Lego. It's just a nice background, and that's what I liked about the Lego Movie video game. That everything was actually Lego bricks.
But Thor's love of gold have grown too
But I
fierce.
think I saw someone asked about open world. I haven't played this a lot, but to me it looks like this is the tutorial. You get through that. That's the prologue, and then when you get to the normal world, it will be like Lord of the Rings, where it's a hub world where you go through the story, and the further you get through, the more of the hub world you unlock as well, and you sort of go back and forth like that. When we're done with this, we'll get to the Shire, and you can walk a little bit around there before you sort of enter the proper mission.
I think after this cutscene, try and pause the game. I think we could see in the menu how many characters you can actually collect.
Okay.
Then,
Yeah, well, let's do it after this level actually, because then it shows.
I can't really remember. I think it's either 80 or 160 as well, like the side quest, but. It's tons of characters again.
I think it's more like 160 would be my guess if I try to remember how many were on the screen when I unlocked when I finished this level last time.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, you know, it's a lot of Lord of the Rings characters. There's a lot of characters in that. All right, so now we're getting attacked by a dragon. The Mountie Smog is attacking us.
Funcom is actually also making a Lego game at the moment. The MMO guys, and they are making a Lego MMO. I mean, Lego Universe bombed totally and didn't work as planned, so they're trying to do it again. But this time they're basing it on the mini-series. I don't know if you don't know what the mini-series is. It's a collection of blind bags that Lego pushes out every couple of months or so, where you get different themes. You can actually see them if you've seen Lego the movie. You'll actually notice whenever they get to that crazy go-go happy land with the kitty and stuff. All these guys dancing in there are from the miniseries, and that's basically a collection of you've got different themes like mythology, you've got warriors, you've got American history, you've got sports. You have a lot of different themes, and the thought is you collect these blind bags and try to get the whole collection of every series made. They're going to include sort of a barcode with these minifigures in the future, and you can scan these and actually use the characters in the MMO. I think most of the Gamereactor sites do have a preview of that MMO up right now. I'm not quite sure, but I know we do.
And for people wondering, right now, this is just what I was doing now, is that sort of working
Co-op.
together thing. We'll get to it a little bit again if you didn't catch it in a little bit. That's another fun new thing they've added to this game. And it's like so far it seems like it's all characters that you can put. It's not like, oh, you need to put these two together. Like they could have gone like Feely and Keely would need to work together because that's how it works in the story. But here it's Berlin and I don't know who the other guy is. Dory. Oh, Dory. He'll be happy about that. So they work together, and you need to do that for some puzzles. And it's not just, oh, now two people need to work together. There's actually really smart ways and reasons for why you need to do it, which is pretty cool. So we got another one here, and actually I really like how this looks. So when I walk over to him here, you can see there's this sort of blue line between, so it shows okay, those two can jump together, and then it becomes a bigger circle. Yeah. And then they can do this together, do a special move. And if you don't need to, but still put them together, it also looks cool when they're like fighting as a team instead of just as a single person. Double team.
Okay. Haha, Dory is in the game.
Yeah. I remember when we actually talked about that when the first film.
is asking, I'm just going to. It's PlayStation 4 we're playing at the moment. So it's the next gen version of Lego The Hobbit.
I talked to Dory when the first film was coming out. There's a Dory in the film, and then he saw how he looked, and he was not happy with how. he didn't think that Dory was the coolest dwarf of the bunch. He was like the guy who presented the others with like a cup of tea and stuff. He was like, Dory wanted the badass to be Dory. Now it's getting serious.
And no, Branko, I haven't recovered from yesterday's live stream. I will forever be haunted by Rambo, the video game. What a load of crap.
So I shouldn't be sad that I missed out on that.
No, you shouldn't. Well, at least you saw me yawning in a live stream and Rasmus talking about drinking his brains out and stuff like that. It was definitely not our usual kind of live stream, and we weren't that happy. You know, live stream ending with me slamming my head to the table.
Yeah.
It is kind of,
one day.
It's probably not gonna sell the game.
No, that's true. All right. Oh. I don't actually remember what I need to do here, but it usually is destroying a lot of things, so that's what I'm going for right now. And so even though like this area, I don't think this is an area where you need to pick up like this sort of rocks and gold and stuff, but it's there in all areas basically. So you go through that all the time. Oh, almost hit the blade. Don't want to do that. All right, this is what we need. Let's see here.
What I do think is a great thing about, the Lego games feeling the same is that even if you don't like the license, you actually know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You know you're getting a great Lego game with good co-op and lots of stuff to do, and I think that's really a quality in itself.
Yeah.
I personally don't care about The Hobbit at all, but looking at the game, I feel like, wow, this could be fun to play, especially in co-op.
It's also like, it's got a lot to common with a lot of games. It's the same when you're playing a Mario game, you know where you jump and how you punch, and when you play a shooter, you kind of know how that works as well. I think a lot of that is the same for most games. We've been taught as gamers how things work.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I mean, every time you get to a game and X doesn't jump or shoot or something like that in these kind of games, you're just like, what? Something is odd here.
Yeah. There was actually, now I don't remember, but there was something before that was weird to me because that was not how it was in the, that was, so when you're playing through, I was playing through the Lego Lord of the Rings game, and there you could choose Gimli, who's one of the few dwarves in that game. And one of the abilities he had was there was these areas that where you could pick him and then you could jump and then hit with the axe and he could destroy things other people couldn't. Okay. And I saw that sort of mark before, and I tried to do that, but they've actually changed how that works. Now you shouldn't jump, you should just stand and then hit the button and then it does it. So they have changed that, for instance.
Oh, that's another thing in this one, actually. Whenever you're aiming at stuff, you can actually move while aiming.
Yeah.
That's something you haven't been able to do before. Also, you got, for different characters here, they have different abilities, different power-ups that you can use when fighting. So there's a bit more to the fighting here as well. You can actually, charge up special moves as well, and you can move while aiming at stuff. So there's something for people feeling like, oh, it's too much of the same, or the combat is too simple in the old games. They've tried to change a bit without, alienating, fans of the games.
All right, so this is one of the areas where you sort of need to do a little bit of the build team sort of thing. So one of these, we have 3 dwarves. We're captured in the bottom of our mountain. The dragon is taking over. This is the dwarf's gold that they have collected over time. The dragon is coming to take it, and in here we need to get out. So one of these 3 dwarves can, as you've been seen, has this ability to like do this sort of thing. Some places you pull and you can pull things down. He can swing over. The other 2 can't do that, so we need to help them over. So what we do is we start by doing this, and then we change character. Oh, that didn't work. Let's see. And then we can jump on him, and then we can help the other guys over that way.
Clever. But so again, this is one thing in co-op that would make the game feel much more like a co-op experience.
Yeah.
Being like, okay, you need to, hang here, and I want to jump,
and that's a really cool way, I think, of doing like co-op stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfect, I think, for the dwarves when you get to this is still the prologue, when you get to the real story, where it's the 13 dwarves and Bilbo the Hobbit going on and Gandalf going on the adventure. It makes perfect sense for the game that you have different dwarves that have different abilities, and they have different weapons and all that stuff, and then you need to team up. All right, so I think we'll get attacked by dragon. Let's see here.
I've actually only played much further into the game since I was doing a preview of the game, and I think I got to play from the middle or something.
Okay. So this is, I don't know, not particularly great, I think, but I think it's cool that they do this sort of different.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it's nice. I don't want a whole game of this, but I like that they add these sort of things in once in a while to mix it up a little bit.
Diversions.
And it fits the story perfectly. Now we have to flee from the dragon. It makes perfect sense with a level like this in slow motion. So I like that.
And see, that is something Lego could do on a mobile. If they really want to, do these small snacks of gaming. I mean, do this and as an endless runner. You have the dragon chasing you, and that's it,
And the next level is an orc chasing you, and
I mean,
final level is Sauron chasing you.
Oh, but then again, I mean, jetpack, joyride and stuff like that is endless, so they could just have one dragon and get it over with and basically reuse the assets from this.
Yeah. So Smaug the dragon have taken over and destroyed Erebor, and we're back to... So of course the whole story of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings is that you see in the film, and it's in the same in the books, that Bilbo... Oh, here we have all the characters.
So let's count.
That's a lot, at least.
So that's 115 here. Can you scroll down or something?
Not right now.
Okay, so it looks like there's about 115 if my math skills are correct, but they might not be.
But anyway, so in the story you see Bilbo is actually writing the book The Hobbit, and later in Lord of the Rings he's writing The Lord of the Rings as a book, so it's him telling a story. So we're going to go back to his office in the Shire where he's writing, and that's just like it is in the book and the films. It's the same in the game, where that's sort of the hub thing. Oh, 1% off. That's really stupid. So that means we need to redo it to get 100%.
So close.
And so it's not
But
like
no
you continue
cigar.
from the 99%, you continue from 0. All right. So Middle Earth events unlocked. And as you can see here, the world of Lord of the Rings, of Middle Earth. So we're going to go to Hobbiton over here on the side. And then we'll travel through the world to go find the dragon. All right.
Hey Lee, what about Lego Rambo? You can actually, if you ever, you know, I know this because, as I said, I'm a Lego nerd, but there's actually a supplier doing all the firearms and doing all the stuff you would ever need to create Rambo in Lego. They're called brick arms, and you can order different weapons, and they're all based on real life. Because Lego doesn't approve of weapons, they do if it's in a fantasy setting or if it's like cowboys and Indians, but they don't approve of real, like World War II or something like that. But at Brick Arms you can actually buy all these plastic guns made especially for Lego minifigs. So that's crazy. So
Okay.
if you ever want to, you know, recreate a Lego Rambo as Lego, you can do it.
All right, so we're in the Shire in Hobbiton. We're now Sam and Frodo from the Lord of the Rings. So it's just like the film to tie the, because a lot of people know Lord of the Rings from the films, not from the Hobbit, the book, which was first. So to tie that together for people to understand it, you actually jump in time where the Lord of the Rings is, where you're Sam and Frodo in the Shire. And then in a little bit, it'll sort of show people that don't understand, oh, you jump back in time to the Hobbit. One thing I really like that I think they've had it for quite a few games is we of course have the normal bricks you pick up as currency, but we also have these like glowing blue ones, which actually shows where you're supposed to go. You don't get money
That's
from
true,
it.
yeah.
You see it on the map in the lower left where it's a pink trail that shows.
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah, so that's a really smart way of showing. I think you can turn it off if you want to, but it's a really smart way, I think, of showing people where to go, so you're not like, oh, what am I supposed to do?
Exactly, and especially since they're getting, you know, bigger and bigger and more open-worldly.
Yeah. So we'll get up
So-
here, and then it should change. We'll get, just like in the film, it'll show. Go back in time.
Is a curious creature, brave and resistant.
There's one thing I wish they would do though is give an additional option, you know, for advanced controls.
Yeah.
If you want to map something to, you know, too often, you know, the same button has several functions, and I really don't like that. But I know why they're doing it, and of course they're doing it because, I mean, kids when they're sitting like this, they don't have a good grip around the controller, so of course they would like to sit like this and play. So it makes sense from that point of view, but I would like to be able to map stuff.
Yeah.
I once was.
All right, so here we have Bilbo old, just like he is in Lord of the Rings, and then it cuts to 60 years earlier. Young Bilbo meets Gandalf. I get why they do this, but this was one of the things that annoyed me in the film, that they're trying to tie it a little bit too much together. I think
Okay.
hand-holding a little bit, or like, yeah.
But isn't that kind of, you know, because people might not be interested in Lord of the Rings but decide, hey, the Hobbit looks cool, and that way they might, you know, be able to shoehorn people, you know.
I think it's
Go
almost
get
the
Lord of the
opposite,
Rings, you know.
actually. But
Really?
I think it's... Well, the thing I think is also the problem with the film is they're trying to make it Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's awesome. Instead of... Because the Hobbit is a way smaller... I like the Hobbit more, actually, in the books. It's a way smaller adventure. It's not about the whole world being destroyed like it is in Lord of the Rings. And they're kind of trying to make it like that, which for me then fails a little bit. They're trying to up the Lord of the Rings, which feels weird when it's just Bilbo going on an adventure and you fight a dragon. But oh well. So now we're in Bag End.
Oh,
We're
looking
built-
at the shark reminds me about a fun thing I think about the upcoming MMO from Funcom. They tested it on a lot of kids, of course, and got feedback. And in the beginning, whenever you're fighting monkeys in the game, they would, you know, explode into all these bricks.
Yeah.
But kids didn't like it because, you know, monkeys are sweet. So, I mean,
Are they?
they got really sad. So now they're running away instead whenever you've
Okay.
defeated them. But funnily enough, the kids were okay with tigers exploding because they're not nice, you know. But it's a fun thing, you know, how kids.
All right, so
Consider
we're
the
in
world.
Bag End, Bilbo's home, and we're getting visited by first one dwarf and now another one which I think this is awesome. That he's
Santa Claus.
yeah, no, that's actually Balin that we saw earlier as well. Older Balin, one of the older dwarves. But I love that Bilbo is like, it's not that he doesn't want visitors, he just needs to be planned, like, because he also needs to be ready and have enough food, and just that little guy being like surprised just getting his home flooded with dwarves. I really like this loot thing. Interested to see how that works. Let's see if
I'm going to catch up on the chat.
One of these, if he can do something new with this one. So this is one of the things that, just like all Lego games, we can probably not open this door until we do it in free play and we have someone who can break that sort of lock. Which is why I think it's really fun to replay the levels and then you can go to different areas. Or maybe we can. Is that where we need to go? That was the charge-up attack you talked about, by the way. Alright, so maybe this guy? No?
Yeah, Transformers is not going to happen in Lego. I can see you're talking about that. A competitor has bought the license and they're actually doing Transformers and they're out. I can't remember the name of the competitor. It's not... we've got two big guys doing this. One of the guys do have Transformers and Star Trek, and the other one has got World of Warcraft and Halo. So pretty big licenses, but Lego don't have those, so it's not gonna happen. Apparently, as far as I understand, Lego turned down World of Warcraft because they don't want to be in competition with themselves, and since they've taken Lord of the Rings, they don't want to have too many fantasy titles at the same time. So not gonna happen, but boy would I like to see World of Warcraft in pure Lego. That would be awesome. Right, with scannable epic loot, of course, you know, from the box.
This is one of the things, the one I talked about before the symbol, where we needed to jump in Lord of the Rings, where here you just press a button.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So they've streamlined that a bit.
Yeah. Some people would say simplify it. I don't really care. I don't think it's a huge difference. Like, hand shooting first. Oh, second map.
Yeah, there's a hub world in this game as far as I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I haven't gotten to the end, so I don't know how things evolve, but it looks like, it's just like Lord of the Rings, it looks like. That you go through the adventure kind of in between levels as well. I really like this, that we're like, you know, in the story, it's Bilbo getting visited by these dwarves. Oh, there's sort of a bug here. I'm getting stuck in there. Let him out. That he's...
Got one floating brick, that was the one causing it, yeah.
And he's a little bit worried because the dwarves are a little bit messy and that sort of thing. And in the Lego game, we just destroy every single piece of furniture that he has in here. Then you would kind of get why you would be a little bit like, I'm not sure about these dwarves. This. All right. So
I've actually always thought that part, you know, smashing stuff up is fun enough, but you know, putting it together again, I think that's boring. It takes too long. I don't want to see him do that.
That's interesting because that's one of the things that I don't understand why I actually find that pretty fun to do. It makes no sense, but I'm actually really enjoying it.
This one, I'm not enjoying it as much, but I'm sitting there looking at these models and go like, so how did they build this? Okay.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, I don't have time for that. I need to figure out.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think if I could just look at it or build it.
You can. I'm guessing you can do that as well on this one, because you can do it in the Lego Movie video game. You can go into a separate hub and actually see all the building.
I would enjoy that more, I think, but this just stresses me out because I'm worried about not getting enough bricks. And
and
this is what, that thing? And it's just looking at these and then guessing which one is the correct one. But hey.
I like how they made that chair out of an old signpost.
One thing that this really makes me think of is when I was a kid, I made Lego Star Wars. Like I found bricks and I made an X-wing. There was no like you needed I couldn't get the colors I wanted. It just looked. And now it's just you get like things just shaped like an X-wing. Like kids nowadays, they don't understand what they have.
I mean, they just need a bench, you know, and one beer each, and we can sit and complain about the youth of today, you know.
No, but
when I was old,
in the end, it's just that I'm super
you know,
jealous because I just want those big Lego, like Star Destroyers and all that stuff.
I'm just buying it.
Yeah, but I decided not to.
Yeah, I know. I'm
gonna end up spending as much money as you do on it. I don't think that's good. All right, need to find a sausage.
But it's the only thing I buy, you know.
Yeah.
I've decided, you know, instead of buying, you know, game collectibles and stuff that, you know, just takes up space.
Yeah.
I'd rather, you know, the only toy I ever buy is Lego, and
that doesn't take up a lot of space.
No. Yeah, well, it ends up doing it when you have the amount I have, but I think it's more. It feels more of a worthwhile investment as well.
Okay.
I mean, Lego bricks don't really go out of style. So you can always resell it if you somehow come to your senses later on.
I actually still have a lot of Lego under my bed, so it's not like it. So, all right, that was one. And here we got an archer. So now, of course, we can shoot stuff.
Shoot stuff. And you can move right with that guy while you're aiming as well.
No, I don't think, because you're moving the...
Oh, yeah, you're moving the reticle.
But I think if you do the team up, you can probably do it. Then the other guy can...
Because I tried with a couple of guys and they were able to, you know, move while they were shooting. But it might be some of the later classes.
Yeah. Alright. This actually just makes me hungry. I'm finding food for all these guys. Oh, that was the cheese.
I don't know. I'm just supposed to be cheese. Gone blue. It's riddled with mold.
Oh, and by the way, we're still doing the Spider-Man movie talk tomorrow at first. After that, we were supposed to do GTA 5 online. That has been changed. That's going to be Tuesday after Easter, because we are now allowed to stream Trials Fusion.
Oh, yeah.
So we're streaming that tomorrow after Spider-Man movie talk. So look forward to that. So all the people...
So Trials Fusion, Spider-Man talk?
Yeah, we're talking about the new movie tomorrow.
A bit of news?
No.
No news?
No news.
And
it's just going to be just me talking Spider-Man and then play Trials. So there'll probably be a lot of me cursing tomorrow as well when I'm getting frustrated with Trials. But yeah, and then we'll play GTA together, everyone, on Tuesday. So join the crew and all that stuff. So GTA has been moved to Tuesday. All right, so there's another one of these.
They're going totally nuts here now. They're considering, you know, like Lego Duke Nukem, Lego The Hobbit 2, Lego Batman Knight tie-in, Lego James Bond, Lego Breaking Bad, Lego Max Payne, Lego Heisenberg, Lego The Matrix, Lego Silent Hill, Lego The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Well, that could be an option,
yeah,
but you've got Marvel superheroes and...
There's probably a deal between Marvel and Lego, and because Sony has the rights to
Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm just looking it up now.
Could be.
There was that whole thing they needed to make a movie every 5 years, or they will lose the license.
But there's one thing I noticed also in Lego the movie, that actually you had Green Lantern, you had Wonder Woman, you had Batman, you had Superman.
But that's DC.
But yeah, exactly. But you had none from Marvel.
Okay.
I mean, you had Star Wars as well. In there, so I think there's something, you know, where they aren't allowed to do too much Marvel.
Yeah. But I've been pretty lucky that way, because I think my three favorite franchises are Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Indiana Jones.
And you got more
I got those
in Lego, yeah. Yeah, things were looking really bleak for Lego in the end of the 90s, and then they got the Lego Star Wars license, and that was just a big boom.
Yeah.
Everybody, rediscovered Lego again, and at the same time they decided to change the whole concept of bricks. They were getting more and more complicated, and they were having too big bricks, and they were forgetting the basic core concept. And they actually made a clever change to the strategy and decided that, okay, we're going to have this amount of different bricks in Lego. Whenever you come up as a designer with a new brick, you need to remove an old one. So that completely stopped it, and that was a clever decision. So basically the only exception seems to be
I think there was a bit
hits and stuff like that.
There's been a lot changed with like all the franchises they're doing now. That really seems to have elevated the whole thing a lot.
Definitely. But what they've done here is I think the only exception is hits, and also colored hits. I mean, they're still only using that in licensed stuff. So if you want to be, a pink or black guy, it's licensed stuff. You can't buy them anywhere else. Otherwise, it's still the old-fashioned yellow, non-racial faces.
But what could actually be, because I like, of course, then I go down my movie list. The next one for me would be Pulp Fiction. It's probably my favorite film of all time. But I don't know if I want like a Lego Pulp Fiction. It needs to be sort of a franchise sort of thing.
They won't do it because they don't.
Yeah, then it's the guns. But even if they could do that, then it's like it's. I think that's too small. Then it should be something. Maybe the next thing could be Back to the Future. It's sort of a
Back to
bigger
the Future,
thing.
They actually, it could be because they actually made the McLaren, what is it?
Oh, the car.
The DeLorean.
Yeah.
They actually made that in Lego as the so-called exclusive, the things that is made on Kuso. If you don't know what that is a place where people can build models and vote for them. And if enough votes get in, Lego will actually produce it. And enough votes got in for the Back to the Future DeLorean. So that could be an option actually.
But at least I think it should be like a franchise. It should be just like Lord of the Rings and Hobbit is sort of the same thing. It's a big universe where there's a lot in there, where like a single movie sort of thing, I don't think makes a lot of sense.
After a long journey through the Shire and beyond, Bilbo
You can make Firefly.
does the grey.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know
use,
enough about.
awesome TV
I don't know
series.
enough about that to know. how
You've
much
got
it is, but
spaceships,
yeah.
you've got stuff like that, and then you've got the whole sort of steampunk feeling with the cowboy kind of sci-fi thingy. I would like that. I would love that. Almost every time I build something in Lego, it's basically a mix of apocalyptic, doomsday setting and cowboys and futuristic stuff. So I'm a huge fan of that. Firefly is amazing. But other than that, nah, can't really think of anything.
Of course, there's like now I actually they're suggesting the different game stuff, and they're for instance suggesting Ni no Kuni, which right off the bat I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome, but I don't know if that would actually work proper. Like I like the art style in Ni no Kuni, and of course there's a lot of things there, but I don't know if that's really what would work as Lego.
Nah.
So.
They have made some, like we've got the hair and beards and stuff like that. They actually have made anime or manga style hair for Lego minifigs. So could work, but then again, yeah, nah, I can't really see it working.
All right. So lots of things here. So we need to find a lot of things. Yeah. Oh, don't fall. Bilbo, don't fall. Switch
Yeah, I
character.
completely agree. You have Lego City on the cover for himself, and that's great. Yeah, that is almost like the GTA of Lego. I think anyone into open world sandboxing and GTA should pick that up if they're tired of, horse and drugs and blood and angry dudes. I love that game. It's amazingly well done. And it's got a lot of of fun stuff, you know, for adults as well, that they can sit and laugh about.
For me, you know, they could just do more Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Do the Silmarillion, do some extended universe of Star Wars. I'd be very happy about that.
Really?
Yes. All right. So, okay. So this is a team up sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I can't do it. What is this madness?
Sure.
There's no, oh, there it is. Okay. No, it doesn't seem.
No,
like
no. You need to get one guy standing there, and then. Now, aren't you supposed to, when you're standing there, what button did you hit first? A circle or?
Oh, there it was. Okay, so I just need to jump on him. Because it wasn't the circle thing that like it was the other places that didn't work. Oh. Now these are actually annoying me because I don't want to hit that. I just want to. Oh no. Okay, why do I need to do that? Yes. There we go.
But I do think it's a shame that TG Games always goes for these kind of more closed games when it's on the PS Vita or the 3DS.
Oh yeah,
that's
like,
it's a watered down version every time, and it's a bit sad.
The levels are sort of the same, but you're missing the Hobbit worlds, yeah. I've still really enjoyed playing them on the Vita, but yeah, it would be nice
but they're
with
good
bigger
games.
stuff. Yeah.
But
no, I think the only thing that's really annoyed me about the Vita version, because it's basically they make the 3DS version and then port that, which means it's doesn't look
better
great.
though.
Yeah, but the main thing that looks really terrible is the cutscenes.
Yeah,
the
but I think the latest Batman game, they actually fixed that, and it actually looked nice. But yeah, they looked so compressed, and it was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it really looked like.
Yeah. And that was, I mean, a cutscene is supposed to draw you in.
Yeah, then just remove them. Like,
you know?
I think that would have been better.
Yeah, do it. Or do, you know, like a comic panel, you know, just with a few drawings.
Characters and to pick up these buddy ladders. Okay. Just to pick up the ladder hand. Okay. So I should do this, and then go like this. All right. I guess I should read these more as well. All right. I like this. Move. So here we're sort of picking up characters one at a time. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, you need to.
I think they've also become really good at like creating the puzzles and like they're more integrated into the story now than they were before, I think.
That's true.
Okay, now do I need to destroy this first? No, I can't do that. So I need to stand there with that guy, change, and then he jumps up, right? Yeah, okay. Do I just need to walk over there? I'm not completely sure how...
Yeah, but are you supposed to grab that one, you know, grab his weapon, and then jump from that onto his head?
Or just push forward? Yeah. Okay. So no pushing of buttons. Oh, rope, don't fall down.
That tree looks awesome.
And that was the thing we actually needed, this thing. Down there. Jump! All that work for one tiny thing. Couldn't we have woken up the guy with the bow and he could just shut it down?
I know. What was that? That'd be like cheating.
Yeah.
There'll be dozens of them out there.
You think that's funny? You think a night raid by orcs is a joke? I didn't mean anything by it. You know nothing of the world.
Can you up the volume a bit, Doi?
On the TV?
Yeah, something. Just just so the viewers can hear what they're saying now, if they want to hear the voiceovers.
I think he's doing that automatically.
Dwarf kingdom of Moria. but our enemy had got there first.
I suck the Define. That's one of the things they changed that I actually don't mind that much. They like move that character on, he like died at a different place and stuff. But I don't really mind that too much. Gotta get over.
One Brazilian minifigs.
Damn, there's a lot of these orcs. Okay, that's just a save thing. Alright, just like all games. Alright.
The Defiler.
The Defiler. Gotta get the boot.
They could do a Lego The Simpsons game.
Yeah, that might. That's not. Again, I'm not a big Simpsons fan, but that makes a lot of sense.
And they do actually have the license for The Simpsons.
Yeah.
So they have made Homer Simpson's house and stuff like that in Lego, but you can only buy it as an exclusive. That means in the real Lego shops, or if you selected, I think, Toys R Us.
Okay.
And online, of course. So Simpsons is out.
You can always go to eBay.
Yeah. You can buy everything on eBay.
Yeah.
Always.
Actually,
I saw an
you can buy my
ATST
friendship
full
right
size.
now if it's if you have enough money.
Again, what?
You can buy my friendship if you have enough money.
Woohoo! But I mean, that should be really expensive.
It's really. I don't think
Yeah.
there's enough money
Nah.
for that. No.
Nah.
Right.
But I saw an ATST on
Oh,
eBay,
really?
actually full size.
Full size.
Yep.
Full size ATST.
Yes.
That's very big.
And
oh.
it was in the...
Is it like working?
No.
That would be too
yeah.
good.
And the fun thing is, it was
I
under
would roll up to
vehicles.
work in that every day.
So,
Oh yeah, it will. Okay, yeah,
I
okay,
mean, of
that's
course,
cheating.
But I mean,
If it doesn't work, then it should be under like broken vehicles or something. Now I just want an AT-AT. That would be amazing.
and then you could
Where do
actually...
you park that?
Well, you just
don't
buy
need to
a big
park.
ground, you know, and then don't have a house. Live in the AT-AT.
But I just wanted to park it
super
out
nerd.
when I like go to work every day. I would take my AT-AT. That would be amazing.
You would
Or
take
go to
your
events.
AT-AT.
Yeah. Or like at E3 or something, you know, you're like, hey, what,
Hey,
valet parking.
where
Can we park? It got a scratch last time, so be nice.
where you gonna meet me? Oh,
You'll
well,
see me.
You'll see me. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Come on,
And
friend.
that's typical Lego humor there.
I think they do that really well, and that's the sort of the thing where I think fans could get annoyed, and as they've done a lot of franchises that I really like, they haven't annoyed me yet. I've actually really loved the humor.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. What am I supposed to do? Oh! You killed me! Think I can kill these guys? Yeah, awesome.
Does this run in 30 or 60 FPS?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It looks like it's more than 30
Yeah,
anyways.
I would say.
The stream is 25 frames per second in case anyone is wondering. So, but it looks really fluid
Yeah.
and
It looks good. I think that's all you need to.
yeah.
I don't think it's probably not 60, and I don't think this game needs 60.
You don't need it if it's a first-person shooter. Yes, you do need it at times. Well,
Yeah.
Titanfall, you can actually see that they managed to get away with less on the Xbox
I think
360
Battlefield
and
is
it still
okay as
works.
well. I think Call of Duty is good that
Exactly.
it's 60. Yeah.
But I mean, gamers are obsessed with resolution and frames per second and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and it's really stupid. If it works and it's fun to play, forget about which console or whatever has, you know, the highest frame rate or stuff like that.
I think they did something recently
not
really
necessary.
cool where Infamous they updated so you can, I don't know if it's I think you can change the settings that you can lock it to 30. Because in general I think it's not that much how like I think it needs to go
if
30.
It takes dips,
yeah, exactly.
you
It just
notice
needs
it,
to be
yeah.
steady and fluid. Then it's then it's good. And then I think in a game like Call of Duty and some fighting games, you need the precision and the speed of having 60. Other than that, it just needs to be fluent. Okay, I feel like I need to do something with that thing up there. But what do you think? Do I need this guy?
Need someone who's able to throw something up there or grab it.
Or do I need to go somewhere else? I need to go here?
No,
I need to
I
do
do
that.
think. I mean, it's
But
blinking.
who can throw? Do I have? Oh, this guy can probably do it. No?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to kill these guys. Nice.
My Lego creations usually break instantly when I'm trying to lift it. Yeah, I know, they're very fragile. No, they're not. You need to learn the basic of interlocking sections. That means you build one piece of Lego like this, the next piece like this, and so on, and then it won't break when you lift it. Well, people forget about that, and that's quite an important thing.
Damn,
No.
they're aggressive.
I like your saying.
Oh, that's
damn,
awesome.
they're
Then you see
aggressive.
the studs.
Like you're saying, they're aggressive, and then you see him in his pink pants, you know, and it's like,
That's aggressive when you're like, hey, I don't have pants on. I'm still gonna attack. I mean,
that's aggressive.
yeah.
Mm.
I have so much loot. I like this guy. He's good for this.
Over is saying 60 frames per second is so last gen. 120 is where it's at. Yeah, we need more frames.
More frames. I mean, the only time you really need is if you go 3D, and that's the thing with some 3D games I've seen is because the console can only run the same sort of frames, like the amount of frames. And if you add 3D to it, you'll actually get half the frames per second. So it looks way less smooth if you run it in 3D, which is terrible, I think. That's one of the reasons why I haven't. There's some 3D games where like it looked good, but then I didn't enjoy playing it because you could just tell it takes such a dip in the frame rate when you go 3D.
On which game?
I don't remember. I think Uncharted was one of them where I felt like it looked really cool in 3D, but just as soon as anything happened, you could tell that the frame rate wasn't the same. I don't like. I'm not sure that it was Uncharted, but I tried it out.
You know.
I got a letter from Naughty Dog. Hey,
Yeah.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
I really like his battles. And the animation, like when it stops and stuff. It's so pretty cool. The only thing now is it's actually a little bit hard to tell. Maybe it's the light in our face, but it's a little bit hard to tell for me sometimes which one is an orc when they're actually just
Oh,
in
yeah,
the middle
that's
of
true.
the fighting.
But that's the problem whenever, I mean, that I think it has been a problem since gaming started to progress. I mean, it like platforming, it's getting so realistic and you've got so many shadows and nice details that it's hard to see what
And
you're
some people are
supposed to
like,
do or
let's
what
get
it can
more
do."
characters on the screen. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I can't
Nah.
tell.
Yeah. Sometimes simplicity is better, but it looks nice.
And this, for people who don't know, is of course, I don't know if we'll get to, yeah, this is where we get to see it. So this is the main dwarf. He's the boss of the 13 dwarfs, and he's called Thorin Oakenshield. And the reason for that is what happens here. He earns the name, he picks up like a branch of an oak and uses that as a shield.
Oh.
against Azog the Defiler. And in the book it's against someone else, I think. So you know, it's a legend. Like he didn't. He just used a piece of oak tree to like kill or like fight off the big bad orc. Damn. Oh yes, Master Burglar. So that's what it's called in this game.
An awesome source is asking, is this game about the first 2 movies or just the first one? This is the first 2 movies.
Yes, yes. I've been told. I haven't gone that far. I've actually not played more than this, so... Which is actually a little bit weird to me, but hey.
I should probably just reintroduce everything in case someone just joined now. We're playing Lego The Hobbit on PlayStation 4.
Yes.
And that's TT Games' newest Lego game.
If you watch this a little bit later, like the replay, then it might not be the newest.
That's true. And what they've added here is the fighting is a bit more elaborate. You've got special moves that you can charge.
I can actually try to do that. You can hold in circle, and
yeah.
then I let go, and then he does. So he does that sort of thing. I tend to not use it that much so far, but
yeah. But I mean, that's if you're into the
cool,
habit of have played a lot of Lego games, you'll probably just forget about it for a while, and then
it's probably also so far it's been pretty easy. Maybe if I get in trouble, then I might need to do it. But yeah.
Also, co-op is a big thing this time. Of course, it's almost always in Lego games, apart from Lego City Undercover. But you use it to solve a lot of puzzles. You use it to do tag team moves, and you use it much more in
tag
this
team
game.
is one of the big new things as well.
And then you've got the Lego builds, the mini builds returning from Lego the Movie video game. And that's about
then there's the whole loot thing.
Changes.
You pick up
and loot, of course, yeah.
You pick up like rocks and diamonds and gold and rope and all this sort of stuff. And then there's anvils or different things, workbenches where you have to build something to progress. And there's areas where you like, oh, here I need to pick up this to build on this anvil. But throughout just playing, you pick up stuff as well.
Yeah.
And it fits really cool, I think, with the dwarves that they can like mine, and there's different tools for mining different things you need.
It's a nice change.
It fits really well with the story. So let's try to do one of those spatial moves. Let's see if I can do that. See, I can't do it. See, let's try again. There it is. I actually really want to see that this guy's special, because 2 axes, that has to be awesome. Yeah, that's the way to go. It's probably good for destroying things. Yes. All right, let's go for those 5.
I love distractions in games.
Yeah. That's the thing where, like, replaying the levels, and then you can get to different areas where you can pick up different things and destroy new bricks. Oh, that's so much fun for me.
Yeah, I agree.
We should probably move on. Let's see, how do we get up to that guy now? Oh, I need the guy with the... Who was the guy with the rope thing? That was this guy? Yes.
I see Motherfucker has chosen a really fitting name, you know, for being in a Lego live stream.
Yeah.
At least now he's famous for having that name.
And that's what you want?
Oh yeah, I think it was. So now you've mentioned in the live stream.
Oh, I need to go up there. Okay.
As that guy with the
weird
name.
Alright, so then I need to swing over there. Oh, nice. And there's these sort of quick time events now, actually. I don't remember seeing that before. There, tap. There's somewhere I think I just need to tap once.
I can't, you know, I played Rambo the video game yesterday. I can't really, you know, do anything or say anything positive about quick time events anymore.
This is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it looks cool. It
But
looks
then
fun,
I haven't played Rambo, so maybe that's why.
you haven't been spoiled by Rambo. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, his hand.
Someone had to go to Paris.
Yeah. We can't all,
Yeah.
be
That's
as lucky as.
Then it was like. But this is actually pretty cool. I don't remember. It's different in the books, but like in the film, he gets this like. Then they put in this sort of metal thing instead.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty badass. Like this huge orc, and then you take off his arm. And he's just like, I don't care. Just put in like this sort of robot thingy. Lego Elder
Probably
Scrolls.
not
That's something for you, isn't it?
Yeah, but then again, I thought about it, and
That's
think
how I
it
feel
would
about
be.
World of Warcraft, isn't it? Just
Nah, yeah, but
Another Lord of the
I
Rings
really
universe.
like Skyrim and stuff like that. But the armor and stuff isn't that different, I probably would get
Is it
bored.
in World of Warcraft?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's exaggerated and it looks like colorful comics and stuff like that, and the different tiers. I'll definitely appreciate that more than Elder Scrolls. I can see what you're coming at, but then again, if they chose not to do World of Warcraft, if that's what they did, because they already have a fantasy theme, then I mean Elder Scrolls is even closer for comfort.
Yeah, for me, but that's why
to
for
Lord
me
of the Rings
both of them are like. For me, I don't. Harry Potter for me is different enough that it's for me younger and it's in a school most of it, and that sort of thing feels different.
Yeah, definitely, and it's got the whole.
Because you could say the same thing about that, but other than that, I'm like, I don't think I want another fantasy like this, another Dungeons and Dragons.
Nah.
Master Burglar, awesome. That was good. All right, so let's see where we go.
Let's take a quick look at options, just to
Yeah.
see what's in the game,
Skip.
what you can do.
So you want me to not continue the story? No, I'll do it.
No,
when I
you
start the
just
story.
do that, yeah. They have got quite of a wonky save system, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're halfway through something,
and now they've made
even
the
if you have-
statues, but before
Yeah, but
you needed
even
to
if
finish.
you've saved there,
Yeah.
you restart at the beginning of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chapter, and
yeah.
that's like, why?
I don't know. I've just gotten used to
It's
that.
a sort of a false, feeling of comfort or safety whenever you,
Yeah. So
I'm saving
options,
here and then, okay, let's take a
Vibration
look.
on, yes.
Split
Oh,
screen.
that's cool. First 5 times you encounter an object.
Oh.
That's pretty. 5. I like that. There's no subtitles.
And then you've got the split screen mode, and that's
Dynamic, I love that.
Yeah, yep, that's a new, or well, not new anymore,
No.
but the newest way to do it. You can either have a split screen that.
That was what they
splits the
started in the
screen.
second Star Wars one, the Clone Wars one.
Yeah, or you're gonna have this one where it moves, and starts
That's
to
what I
split
like,
when
yeah.
you're moving away. I think it's a bit too confusing, but I do like that they've
Yeah.
added it, and I think it's a nice thing.
Save some settings. All right. Let's jump into it again.
Let's see extras. Let's just take a quick look, see what's there. Oh, that's red bricks and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
So these are bricks you find in the levels, and then you buy them for the. Oh, there's a lot in this one for the currency we have up at the top, and then it's like, it's doublers. It's like you can't die. It's all sort of weird stuff, and you can choose. You can actually play with it and still earn trophies and still complete the game. Really recommend saving up if you want to go for the platinum. Saving up for try and buy the doublers first.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're gonna end up not having if you have them, you're gonna have plenty of money for the rest of it. All right.
Resume.
Yes.
I hear the frame rate doesn't look as steady, if you noticed. It's like there's. Well, it's not dipping, but
No.
it just looks a bit like it's coughing a bit whenever
Yeah.
you move fast.
That's in the Hobbit
Well.
world. I don't know if it's that's why.
There might be. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. I can't destroy that, so that's probably you need to be like evil or something for that.
Talking about Elder Scrolls, when are you streaming a new one? We were actually planning to do it yesterday, but since most people are having a holiday now, and it took too long to download the stuff for the office, we decided to wait a bit. We might do it next week. We are considering doing virtual console games as well on the Wii U, and Batman Blackgate, the whole Metroidvania game, also on the Wii U, because it's been quite some time since we've played on the Wii U actually, so we're going to do that. And what are you going about?
We're going to the best part ever, Troll Shore.
Okay, I'll shut up.
No,
and,
no, you can talk. I just couldn't keep that in. We'll see if it's probably fucked up here as well. Anyway.
Switch over Water Trouble.
No.
Simon and Garfunkel reference.
But we're going to Troll Shore.
If you're in a desperate hurry,
Yeah, I will say. So we're doing GTA on Monday and on Tuesday after Easter. And we have also talked about me playing another horror game. So we'll see about that.
But we're considering all of these, and we're probably going to do Elder Scrolls sometime next week as well.
We
But
should do
that is the options we're juggling with at the moment.
Yeah. I think we'll do all of those, but it's just a matter
virtual
of when.
games, Batman, Blackgate, what was again, Elder Scrolls Online, and something else.
Wait, now I'm trying to concentrate on this. Where is that?
Okay,
There.
concentrate and
Give me my money. I'm gonna just quick build this. I have no interest in seeing them build this slowly. That wasn't that one?
There's the grey
that's
one.
Oh, Jesus.
and it's an 8 star instead of a 6 star.
I don't have time for that.
Amateur.
Well, I can tell the difference with that, but I don't have time to look for that.
You do?
No, I don't, because the currency goes down when I take.
Yeah, I know.
So I need that. I actually think it's annoying that it's not proportional size. That like all the things are like been zoomed in.
But isn't that part of the challenge? Otherwise, it would be so easy.
Well, you could make it harder different ways. I think. I don't think that's a nice way of doing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Troll Shore, here I come. That's awesome. Oh, are there any DualShock 4 features? There's like, I don't know if I haven't done anything with the touchpad yet, I think.
Try and look at the map, see if that.
I go into show controls when it's done with this.
Yeah, let's do that.
I was about to say I did something with it before, but that was playing a different game, so I'm not gonna mention it. Oh, map on the.
Yeah, I thought so. That's what they do in a lot of games.
So instead of going into the menu and press view map, I can just press here. That's pretty cool, actually.
Ooh, and you can scroll on it, don't you think so?
Yeah.
Since I'm alone at the office today, I will just be away for 2 minutes.
All right.
I'll be back.
Be back soon so you don't miss out on the awesomeness.
On the awesomeness of
where they're
Hobbit.
ruining my favorite scene.
Oh, yeah.
The deserted ruins of a farm. Wise farm, but deserted, seeming in great haste to prove the mystery. However, it was certainly no small thing that destroyed the farm.
We camp here for the night.
I think it would be wiser to move on.
We could make for the hidden valley. Not go near that place.
We have a map that we cannot read. Lord Elrond could help us.
I do not need their advice.
everything all right? Gandalf, where are you going?
Had enough of dwarves for one day.
I'll explain why it annoyed me when we've done it. So I don't know if I should spoil it for people. I think they fundamentally changed Gandalf
What's the matter?
in that scene, which I don't like. And it didn't ruin the film for me anything. It just annoyed me in that scene.
We have to do something.
As our official burglar, we thought he might like to look into it.
I'm not afraid. I'm up for it.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's perfectly safe.
We'll be right behind you.
Mutton yesterday, mutton today, and blind if it don't look like mutton again tomorrow.
Awesome.
These
But I guess it is not that bad when I'm still looking forward to actually playing the level. I can only recommend that people go read the book, actually. Alright, let's see.
Who's that?
Should I change to... Let's see, let's use this that they introduced. was it? It's probably Feely who's the bow? No, it was Keely. Keely was the bow dude.
Just need to sprinkle a squirrel dust.
I love I have to be quiet and then I destroy items still. Alright, that's good. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that.
I don't like the stinky parts.
Fishing rod for Bilbo. Do I need to wait on this? See what happens. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Do this. I throw it. No. Oh, there it is. Alright, so in the story, we're meeting these trolls and we're sneaking out. I actually don't remember exactly how this starts in the book, but I should read the book again. Let's see here. I want... Oh, okay, I'm just gonna throw in there. Feely. No? Okay, then it... Jesus, then it can't be a bow anymore. One horse saved. A pony. Save the ponies.
Everything tastes the same. Everything tastes like chicken.
Except the chicken.
What tastes like fish?
Oh, gotta get some gold. Gold! I love gold. Alright, so I'm assuming I need to do something with that. Can I do that? No, I probably need the guy with the rope thingy. Dory, was it, right? Someone with a shovel. Of course Feely has a shovel, that's lucky. They're quite well equipped, these hobbits. Let's see, throw that into the food. We're actually cooking their, like, sort of making their stew now. This guy. Alright, that was the 2 ponies we needed to save. So the trolls had captured 2 of the ponies. We went to go save them. Oh, So we're trying to. Now we're gonna try it. Of course, the trolls were gonna eat the ponies.
That sounds like a part of the plot for the Hobbit,
Yes.
which means I don't care.
Okay.
But I do care about that sheep we saw there, because
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that as a Lego model in actual
No.
real life bricks.
Blimey!
Okay. Now comes the important part. So we get discovered, and we get captured, and I love that he has that snot he has on his face.
Yeah.
And the trolls are super dumb, which is awesome. Their conversation is just hilarious, especially in the book. This might be awesome. So I need to go get some money first. Yes. Probably need to do the team up thing, don't you think? Don't hit me.
Yeah, because dying is in a Lego game is really, you're getting punished.
Yeah.
You're losing a bit of bricks, that's all, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then that's everything
You're losing.
for you.
You're
You say it like it doesn't matter,
All right. So I'm gonna. What do you think I actually need to do? Oh. Yes. No. Okay. That's not what I'm supposed to do.
And now they're going, I'm not sure what they're talking about. They're asking, do you get to play as a troll later on?
That would be awesome.
Do you get to play as a horse? Yes, as horse meat. I doubt it.
Okay. See, this I don't like. Now it's.
Would be nice if someone was the horse and the other player riding in co-op.
Would it? Would it?
That would be. Well, then again, if yeah, nah.
I wonder. I actually don't know what to do here. Oh, there's gold.
And then you don't care. Easily distracted.
Oh, so I need to like change. There's a
Oh,
Hobbit.
co-op for these two.
No, but I don't. Maybe. But it didn't
That's
work
how
before.
I beat a troll in one of the later stages, actually.
I
But
think I need someone who can. The guy who can pull that thing.
yeah.
That's not him. Not him either. Maybe it's this guy? No. No? Which one is it? Do you recognize the guy?
Nah, I'm trying to look for someone who has something.
It was Dory,
that
right?
is-
And who's this? This is Oin. Ori. Wolfur. Dwalin.
So now you're introducing them all. That's good.
Oh yeah, this is on purpose. Bombur.
Yeah.
Thorin. That's Balin. That was the guy who. I don't think he's here.
Try to move closer to it. I don't know if
I'm gonna
if that
destroy some
triggers
stuff.
something.
Maybe I need to do something else first, and then he comes because he should be here.
How about the one with the bow?
No, you can't do
I
that.
probably can't because I think it's cool.
Yes, build something. All right,
There you go.
so that's probably an extra thing that you can do when you play it in free play.
Oh, and then you can shoot it with the bow.
It was weird before. Some things you need to shoot with the bow, and some you need to shoot with the slingshot. Yes.
Oh yeah, actually, are we going to play some co-op? Should I join or something? I'll probably stink at this, but.
Choose your life.
You're playing as
me.
Nick,
That's
yeah.
Lachlan.
Of course you are.
Yeah, of course I
I
am.
wouldn't want to miss
Oh.
on the trophies.
Got a friend request. So what? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually.
Where is the any button? Oh, sorry.
Just press on the...
Yeah.
No?
That's what I did,
It
and
didn't work. Alright, I like the... And I'm blue, and do you like green? Yes, that's smart.
Yes.
That is smart, because there's some games where they don't
once
do
again,
that.
we are having use of
Yeah.
this.
And then if we're like 4 people and we're
Show the
swapping
controller.
around...
Show the controller. Woo!
Yeah, okay. So that's really
Green
smart.
blue.
Oh, we need
Yeah,
to
that
team
is.
up.
That's one of the things I like.
Come on, let me team up.
Yeah.
So do we need to team up together? Yes.
Yes. And then we need to.
And then he has birds flying around his head. That's awesome. Alright, so we need this guy who can shoot. Is that me?
Yeah. It's bees. He's got bees
Yeah.
flying around. They look awesome.
Yeah. This battle is way more awesome here than it is in the film, actually. Oh, we need to team up, probably.
Lay down your arms, or we'll whip his off. Bilbo!
So now they got Bilbo, so they're threatening to kill him, so the dwarves give up.
Oh.
So we're all captured now. And now we will be eaten.
Don't bother cooking it. It's just
So we need to sneak now.
squash him into jelly.
What do you think we need to do?
I think I need that thing that's glowing over here. Yes.
I'll just sneak with you.
With the seasoning.
Oh. I was too close.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you think I need to throw it to him?
No, I think we need to
Oh, here.
join up. No? Oh.
I got the throwing dude now, at least.
So-
can I do it here?
Yeah, probably.
Yes. See, this was what I wanted to do before. So when you play the other part in free play, you'll have that character at that point, and you can get to the other stuff. But I'm so slow. Hey, I think you can shoot that thing, or can I do that? Maybe. No. Maybe you can. No.
Someone with a shovel.
I have a shovel. Yeah.
Oh.
Dig up one of the dwarves. I have to put it over here. But maybe you can. No, we can't change those guys. So. But I like that was the split screen thing. That's I really like that.
Oh yeah. I could show that by moving a bit away. Ah, well.
Oh, and now we got the bow.
Nice and crunchy.
Not that one. He's infected. He's got worms.
Yeah, this is the dynamic split screen.
That's so awesome.
That's pretty clever.
All right. So what do you think? Oh no, I need to shoot the stuff over there. Can I shoot from here? No. Oh, we can destroy stuff.
I'll just stand here.
Yeah, do that.
I'll
Good-
keep an eye on the
Good
trolls.
job. Yeah, no, you won't.
No.
See if there's stuff you can destroy so we get some money. No.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Cancel.
Sure?
Yeah.
I went for save and continue. No. I cannot see a sign like that without doing. Okay. I'll smash some stuff.
Maybe we should shoot them. Maybe we need the guy. with
Look at these. They're
we need 10 of these, so we don't have that.
oh,
10 ropes.
so that's why this one was blinking over here. But I can't take that one, can I?
No, yeah, and maybe you can. There's stuff over here as well. Can't get to it. So we need some rope.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
think
there's
maybe
this piece of rope just here, and I can't reach it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the sort of thing that's a little bit buggy in some Lego games where things can fall places where you can't get to them.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what we can do.
It would be awesome if we end up finishing this live stream with a bug because we can't reach this.
See if I can shoot this over here. Okay.
And I can't get over there either. So maybe we... Oh. Now we're probably getting an option to collect it again. What do you think?
Let's hope so.
We'll just wait for something to respawn.
What do you think that will happen? Oh, yeah. Here. I actually have never seen that happen.
Smart move. So
Yeah.
you sure it
That's good.
doesn't
I
bug
know
out?
that.
Yeah.
I would at home. I'd probably quit the level now, and then found the rope because I've never waited long enough for that to happen. Is that me or you? It looks like it's me. Oh, okay. We both can.
Oh,
do
we
it
can
now.
both do it. Whoa.
Now let's see how fun it is.
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah. Can't see anything.
Okay, we can't be on the same.
Did
thing
you
at the
see
same-
how
yeah.
fast I did
saw
that?
two of the three. You were already on the thing, so I couldn't move there.
Yeah, but that was because I was so fast.
Yeah, sure. Fuck! I couldn't go there because you went there.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Looks like I'm winning this.
Yeah. No one is winning here, Lee. I think that's what we've learned. I hope you're happy about your 8,000.
I am. I'm crazy happy, considering I just joined.
Yeah.
you know.
Excuses.
Just look at this. If this was what we were doing.
Oh, what do we need to do here? Change that guy? Was that you or me?
That was me.
So this is
what am I
where
going
the
to do
problem is.
now?
You press circle like it
Oh
shows
yeah, of
you.
course. I didn't pay enough attention.
So see here, just like in the film, Gandalf breaks the rock, the sun comes. Of course, we all know trolls, when they get hit by sun, they turn to stone. This, for me, makes Gandalf an action hero. He breaks the rock, and that's how he is throughout the films, I think. In the film, where I think is way cooler, he actually, it's also told in a way where you don't know, but so they're captured, and then Gandalf finds them, and then starts talking like he's one of the trolls. So they start arguing. And they're like really almost start fighting. I think they might start fighting. And then it takes so long for them to decide how to cook everyone that the sun rises over the horizon and they die. And I think that's way cooler because he actually wins because he's clever and it's fun for them to, like when they're arguing and stuff. Here he just walks up and breaks the rock.
it just shows that they're stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, really stupid. Yeah,
So I think that's way cooler.
Oh, 97.
Alright, I'll just need to replay this.
Yeah.
Alright, skip. Alright, we have 15 minutes. So go read the book. I think it's the second chapter. So good.
Not for an age. Not since a darker power ruled these lands. They could not have moved in daylight.
There must be a cave nearby.
So I guess we could add, you know, an extra grade to the score. I think we gave it a 7 out of 10, which means good.
Yeah.
But if you're into Hobbit,
Yeah.
or if you're into co-op and Lego games, I would probably end up, you know, giving it a solid 8.
Yeah. For me, like I haven't played enough of this to like I haven't finished it. And for instance, Lord of the Rings I actually think was really awesome. And then I think the sort of end game replaying the stuff wasn't as fun as it has in recent. So I'll probably give that an 8. But I would have given all recent Lego games 8s or 9s. Like I've had so much fun with them. I think there's so much replayability and different things to do and good co-op.
Definitely, yeah. How
But I mean,
come
it's
it's not dynamic split screen anymore?
It was. We just started separate. I think. If we find each other, I think it'll. Where did you go?
I will follow this to see if... Oh, that's not the blue stars. Okay, they're coming here now because I went. Okay, and I don't care about collecting all these dots.
No.
I'll just, you know.
See if we can actually do something here.
I'm on my way.
Fresh sticks.
I'm on my way.
Oh, we only have one. Okay, can't do that. That's so how that works. Why you pick up random stuff all the time? That's because then you can go build. You can apparently do something here. It should. No. Oh, it's just because. Okay, that's weird. It actually doesn't. Did we change that? Let's just see. It should be dynamic.
Yeah, it's still dynamic.
Fixed vertical dynamic. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. It says it's not fixed vertical, but it is.
But it might be because we started out, you know, in different places, and
but it should still meld together now.
Yeah,
we'll
but
see.
it might be needed.
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah, but yeah, there's no reason really for it. Well, people are going to see a bit of the fixed split screen as well then.
So shouldn't this start here? Or do I need to do something? Do I need to do this? Yeah. So 2 left. We need some gold. We need some wood. Oh, we need to find some wood, and then we need 10 more gold. It looks like 5 more gold. 1 wood and 5 gold. I think there's some gold here. No, okay, then we need one of the guys who can do that, of course. Dory, Bilbo, Thorin. I think this might be a way of teaching us. Can I do extra characters? Do we have the... Oh, you already have that guy. Then I'm not gonna waste time on that.
I got some gold.
We need 2 more. Did you get wood?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to find that. This is actually pretty fun that way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I like that.
Here's something. Oh, what is that? Oh, then
Some
probably
gold.
need... Ooh! Look.
Go, let's see what it is. Troll Shaw! Oh my god.
Oh,
So
a
this
nice
is-
little mini-map now in the corner so you don't get too, lost.
That's actually, but what I really like about Troll Shaw in Lord of the Rings is actually, of course, Lord of the Rings came out a film before the Hobbit, and if you look for it in the film, you can actually see the trolls in stone in another scene where they walk past them, where like it's not mentioned or anything, but like the fans will know, oh, that's awesome, that's the trolls.
Oh, I got... No, that's not wood.
There's like diamonds and gold everywhere, but we can't find a piece of wood
Yeah,
in the forest.
I found
Okay,
1
that's
million
good.
pieces here.
Because like here, there's like trees everywhere. But it's like,
True.
oh, I found it too. I don't need your wood.
But you got it. I was there first. I got it first.
Yeah, that's what you...
We solved the great wiggle to get the brick. Okay.
And I actually like that I get the stuff, like it's combined, so you don't need to walk over to me. Although that would make more sense. So see, you can't do it now. So I'm just, okay, now I'll pick.
Yeah, now you'll pick. Yeah, sure.
It's here, you're like, go for it.
You started there. That's cheating, you know.
I'm just gonna hope there's one.
I'm still gonna win this again. You started. That's twice. I mean, that's cheating.
I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, then I need to like hammer this or what?
It's great fun in co-op.
Yeah.
And especially with the whole loot thing, I think that's a brilliant addition to the game.
What? This is like a ram? Then we need to like ram it or something?
Yeah, that's probably one of the things where you need to be 2 guys who need to team up to be able to lift the key.
Yeah, but you just You just walk over here.
Because
Yeah, I
it's
did
heavy.
that before. The ladder. But I don't understand how I like slam it.
So how do I get back to
Oh,
you?
I just press like that. Okay. I don't think you need to because I'm gonna enter a level now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
The wisdom
10 minutes left.
is seldom incorrect. Surely enough,
Yeah.
the companies
Join me tomorrow.
across the trolls
Talking
fall,
Spider-Man and
whose
Trials.
hidden trove of goods
A lot of yelling, I think it'll be. I saw that.
You're planning on sitting here solo yelling.
who knew what
That's
Being
well.
the crazy dude.
That's not something I chose. That's just how it. I'm sure it will be. Yeah. I could see that there's already someone on my friends list who play Trials. Of course, other Gamereactor editors. We'll have some high scores to try to beat. So that should be fun.
The review will be up tomorrow at 4
Yeah.
on all the different Gamereactor sites, unless of course they
And
change
that's
the
when
embargo
our
or the deadline or
live stream
anything like that.
starts. So
Yeah. So you can read the Trials Fusion review on, I'm guessing, all the Gamereactor sites tomorrow at 4, and see if we like it.
I think I'll be playing Trials like 20 past, 30 past, because we'll have the Spider-Man.
And that's
first.
Trials Fusion, of course,
Yeah.
because I did the review of Trials. Trials I tend to forget because I don't want to
Frontier,
remember
I
it.
think?
Yeah, Trials Frontier, and that is the mobile version, and that has turned into a pile of premium crap with timers and ugly drawings and gas shortage and stuff like that. It's really awful because the gameplay is great in
Yeah,
that one.
I played it at an event without
So it's just
the like gas and all
Yeah.
the, like the stuff. We just had unlimited, basically.
Yeah, of course
And that
they
was
had
a lot
to
of
show
fun.
that. Yeah, of course they had to show that at a preview event, you know, because they know it,
But I
it
think they
screws
had
up the game.
I actually think it wasn't
not
planned.
the
Like
same
I think it was
thing.
just because that thing wasn't sorted yet.
But yeah, but then again, I mean,
I want
at
that
least
build.
give people an unlock, you know.
Yeah.
Let them pay,
Yeah.
you know, some amount of money, and they will be able to unlock this. Instead of, I do really hate freemium when it's shoehorned down onto something. Oh, and a good example actually of great freemium is Lego Star Wars.
Okay.
The whole series is out on iOS. That means iPad and iPhone. And you can actually download the whole first episode for free.
Okay.
I mean, the whole first game.
Yeah.
And then you can buy the others as in-app purchase. And it works like with tap to move or a virtual control. And it's super awesome.
Okay.
I would recommend it. It's free to download anyways.
So don't tell anyone, but I think my favorite character in this to be is Dory.
It's Dory.
Because he has this thing, he can do the like swing stuff, but it's also super easy to destroy things. And do you need to like, jump on it?
I'm not doing anything serious here.
No, I can tell.
I
Now you
mean-
blocked my view actually, so that's great.
I'm here now.
Oh, and there we destroy that.
Bang. Again, I'm on the lookout for trolls.
Are you?
Yeah, that's my job. That's what I do.
Okay, I think you can take a break then, because there's not going to be trolls in here.
Nah, you never know. You never know.
Actually, I do.
Yeah, yeah, that might be true.
So many things to break. Oh, that's Gandalf was pretty awesome as well. I need to try these. And what does Bilbo has like as a weapon he can pull out? A walking stick, like a cane. Oh, you need to be Gandalf over here. You need to stand in the glowing thing. That's the light. You shall not pass. Oh, you just got the sword, which is of course called Glamdring.
Of course.
Oh, that's where we are, of course.
Yeah. Oh, so that's where you get Glamdring.
I didn't even think of this, but of course we're in the cave that the trolls had all their stuff in. So this is where we find the swords. We also find Sting, which Bilbo will have, which we've seen in all the rings, and we'll find which is found Glamdring, and then we find Orcrist, which is Thorin's sword. I'm gonna go get Thorin. So we need to dig for that.
I'm so glad I have you here, because otherwise I would be like, hey, there's a lot of dwarves. That's probably nice. What?
That's awesome. Then he needs to sit down and then. Okay, need that stuff. 6 fishes and 5 carrots.
Fish.
Of course, that's for the fat dude.
And carrots. You are.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll find extra stuff here. Maybe. Oh, and then we see now we need Dory, don't we? Why we both were like docking?
We're dodging because I mean it's amazing you still do stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
But it's like it's blocking the view.
Yeah.
See, we need Dory for this. Where's Dory? Where's Dory? Is that Dory? Bilbo?
Isn't he over here somewhere?
Dory.
No. I do not know.
Wasn't it? It was Dory.
Oh,
then.
we are actually out of time. I'll just try and read and see if there's anything illegal.
If anybody knows where Dory is, then that would be mighty useful.
Can you make the screens to be on top of each other instead of beside each other? Can we? I don't think so.
It said horizontal.
Okay,
No,
horizontal
vertical.
only.
It said
Yeah.
vertical.
No. Yeah, vertical, of course.
He's up here.
He's well, there's a key that don't get lost. That was obviously a comment to that tiny key we found before. And well, I think that was it. Remember, you can always watch us every weekday from 1600 to 1800 Central European time, except this Easter. I think we're not doing
it's
something
the same over
Thursday
Christmas
and
and
Friday.
stuff. We didn't do anything.
Yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow and then again from Monday and onwards, right?
From Tuesday.
From Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I think that was it, and we played Lego The Hobbit on PS4, and that game is pretty awesome, especially in co-op. I think we end on that note, and goodbye.
See you guys.